If this is even working. It looks like it's going to restream. That's a good sign. Let's see where else it's going. Let's see, do we have Twitch? Do we have Twitch going? Okay, YouTube is working. I can see YouTube working, that's good. What about Twitch? Are you gonna be working? Twitch looks like it's working, cool. Hey everyone. How's it going? It's been forever since I've streamed. We're probably not gonna hang out too long today, just because I wanna make sure everything's working and just get back in the groove of having to talk constantly for 2 hours straight. So I don't know how long I'm gonna go today, but we will try as much as we can. Let's see, can I get a chat overlay? I'm sorry, I'm just messing with my chat settings. Let's see. Okay, all that's working. Music looks like it's working. Should be working. How's everyone doing? Thank you, Stream Elements. I am now live. Thanks for telling my live chat that I'm live. And that is a giant icon of my face. All right, what are we gonna do today? Let's go back. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume everything's working. Let's move my chat to my other screen. Can we move it to the other screen? And I used to actually have a pop-out chat. Sorry, 1 second. That window is glitchy. Let me look. I had a pop-out chat. Where are you? Twitch chat overlay. It's not that one. What was it called? It was called something. All my icons got out of order. I'm not seeing it. So maybe I just pop out this browser. Sorry, I think I got the chat going so I can see you guys while I'm playing. Dolphin Girl, how's it going? I wish it would let me pop this chat out. I used to be able to do this. They must have changed stuff in my time off. I'm doing very good. All right, now we can play some Minecraft, I think. Maybe. How is... Hey Enos, how's it going? How is the audio for everyone? Music, game sounds. I don't want to kill the fish. Maybe we'll kill a squid. Hear game sounds. Do you hear the riptide? I'm doing very well. We're just making sure stream stuff works, and we'll just stream for as long as I can tolerate it, I guess. I got kids home. I got people coming in and out, deliveries and things. So I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to dedicate. Let's see. We are out of kelp. All right. I guess one thing I could show you guys is the kelp machine. We can run this thing. This thing's like super satisfying to watch. Just watching it break all the kelp. Then we got to reset it. This is like my favorite thing I've ever made. I've never made flying machines before, so this is really cool. And of course I got stuck. Let's hit this one. There we go. Sometimes it gets stuck. You hear the riptide? That's cool. Didn't exactly make a to-do list of what to do once I got on here. I believe when I logged off last, I was marking out the roads for the base. And yeah, I got as far as up here. I don't exactly know what's going to go in all these spots, but I wanted to at least mark out the road because I started building these houses. How did you do an item frame underwater? This is Java edition, and I guess you can just waterlog item frames. You can also waterlog It's been kind of a pain to try to waterlog things because when I put these stairs and slabs down here, they don't see, like right here is not waterlogged. So I constantly find these things and have to fix them. No, it's not that one. It's this one. Yep, there we go. So yeah, I'm constantly finding little spots that aren't waterlogged, and it's just very glitchy. So the item frames you can waterlog. The one thing I was upset that you couldn't waterlog because I asked Fisher to make me some of these banners for my base. I thought these banners looked super cool, and they don't waterlog. Like, it waterlogs the top, but not the bottom. So that's sort of frustrating. What do I need? An axe? There we go. So yeah, there's some things that waterlog, some things that don't. You possibly could. I'm not in charge of recruiting, but you can go to, what is it? AdultsCraft.com, I believe. And there should be an application on there. You can apply. We have a couple different servers. This is our content creator server. So unless you're doing content creation, you likely won't get on this one. But again, I'm not in charge of the recruiting, so you just have to go apply and see what happens. But let's see who's on. I think Frankie's streaming right now. T-Snow's on. Caitlin is playing. Caitlin plays. And hey, Gavise is on. Hey, I'm E. What's up, dude? Haven't seen that name in a while, but I still remember it. How have you been? All right, I've just been swimming back and forth. We need something to do. Okay, so helmet on. Let's not forget that. I was marking out the road. Now we need to work on... Yes, I remember what I need to work on now. We are going to... I needed to set up somewhere for myself to have a bed, for me to have a bed in my base. So I set up this little house. I need to set that up. But I also need an enchanting room. So I think I'm going to make this one the enchanting room. And then we'll start building a little neighborhood of houses over this way. We'll sort of make a street and figure out what to do for a road. But we're going to do a little row of houses over here. So they're going to look like drowned ruins. But let's dig out this. And then we'll figure out a block palette for this room. And then we got to get the enchanting. We need the books for the bookshelves. And bring over the lapis. Okay, so the floor's dug out. Let's go see what sort of blocks we have that we can work with. I also need to figure out where to put this. You know what? Maybe I'll make that the coral room. Actually, no, because that, I want a redstone. I want to make redstone out of that. Nice to see me stream again. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to go today. We're just going to make sure stuff's working. Make sure my voice can, you know, talk for a while. That's one of the things they don't tell you is you got to take care of your voice. I don't generally talk a whole lot in real life, so. I'm kind of done with prismarine blocks. Let's use the smooth basalt. Maybe for the floor. And yeah, let's just do that for now. I think that's an easy enough block to get the floor going. And then we can bring over the enchanting stuff. Let's put sand in there. I really like the smooth basalt and the tough. These are like my two favorite blocks. They don't really go that well together. Kind of contrast a little bit. Okay, now we need sugar cane. I don't know how much of the sugarcane I've harvested and brought over. Which one would it be? Did I even bring it over? Okay, no sugarcane in there. Maybe I didn't bring any over. All right, gotta go back. Gotta go to the old base. I've mostly brought everything over that I've needed, but every once in a while there's something like that, like, oh, I forgot to bring sugarcane. Let's see, sugarcane was in here. Okay, I didn't even save any, so I gotta go harvest some, I guess. None in here, none here. Okay, let's go harvest some. That's probably not gonna be enough. We'll have to go over to Fisher's and harvest his. surprised any of this actually grows. I'm never over here. All right, let's make sure we get all this stuff out of the water. I like how on Java, at least the items that fall, they stack up together. Keeps it nice and neat to pick up after yourself. All right, I believe it's raining, so we don't need to use our rockets. Come on, get to the rain. There we go. Oh, here's my Guardian farm. Haven't been over here since I built it. I got real sick of this thing really fast. I spent so much time over here. All right, which way was I going? I think Fisher's is this way. Yes. Oh, he just harvested all his. It's all gone. All right, well, that's not going to be enough for bookshelves. I think we can go to the trading area and get books then. Bookshelves. Oh, I'm hauling butt. I know I'm flying all the way over here just to get to the portal when there was a portal at Fisher's. Here's my base. Let's actually drop off this dirt and pick up our emeralds. So dirt can stay. What are you? Okay, this is just the junk box that we need to sort through. Put that back. Sand can go back. And let's make a sugarcane chest. That way we have somewhere to put the sugarcane. There, now it's dedicated sugarcane box. We need our emeralds. I believe I have some. Yeah. Block of emeralds. All right, we have some. Let's maybe get some more. No, we'll just take these, whatever. Yeah, so the waterlog stuff, when I'm on my phone, we have a cross-play between Bedrock and Java. When I'm on my phone, these doors don't do this with the water. It just looks clear. But for whatever reason, I think because I'm using Optifine or because it's on Java, I don't know. It just looks ugly. There's just certain things like that that I wish I could change. Am I going the right way? I think it's this way. Yeah. So what's everyone up to today? Nice, easy Monday for me. We have a family in business that we do a lot of baked goods. And we recently got a edible ink printer. Normally we do like sugar cookies and different types of snacks, but we got an edible ink printer, so we've been doing, there's these marshmallows that are made for s'mores that are like square, like flat. Do you have bookshelves? No, we need librarians. Anyways, these s'mores are the marshmallows are flat, so they're perfect to print on. And it's super cool just being able to print. I need actual emeralds, don't I? Probably not that many. We just need 15 bookshelves. That's all I need. Which one of you has bookshelves? There you go. 7 and 14, just one more. No, you're not a librarian. No bookshelves, huh? No? No? No. I think they have more librarians up here. Yes. So this is Vic's trading area. He set up this whole villager trading, and then he built this huge like mushroom kingdom. It's insane what he's done over here. It's like one-stop shop for literally everything. And while I think about it, I'm gonna need dripstone in the future, so I'll get from this guy the dripstone blocks. Yeah, I wish he had more of these guys, or that these reset faster, because you only get one stack at a time and then you gotta wait. I don't think this guy has dripstone trade. What is this? That's granite. We don't want that. But yeah, Vic's area is just insane. I spend probably more time here than I do at my own base. What's the edible ink made of? I think it's honestly just it looks like a printer cartridge like you would put in a regular printer, but I think it's just designed and filled with like food coloring. I'm sure it's a better formula because it needs to be able to, it sort of like spray paints it on like really finely so you can do super detailed images. But I think at the end of the day, it's basically just a food coloring. But the cartridges, like one ink cartridge is, I think it's $130 for one cartridge, but you're supposed to be able to print something like 1,000 to 2,000 prints on it. Like it's like a 3-inch diameter circle, like that size. You're supposed to be able to print somewhere around 1,000 to 2,000 of those. So it only works out to anywhere from like a nickel to maybe like 20 cents per item. But if you're printing something small like a logo with no background, you know, just some text on a plain background, then you can do a lot more. And then it ends up being like fractions of a cent per print. But it's really, it's cool watching it work because it's just like a printer, but you can eat the stuff that it prints. But it's a very finicky machine. Like if the alignment isn't perfectly right, it'll just knock your cookie or whatever you're printing on. It'll knock it off the thing instead of printing onto it. Okay, so I got the bookshelves. I'm gonna need a enchanting table. I believe I need a diamond? 2 diamonds? An obsidian? How do we make an enchanting table? I think I need a book. Let's see, enchanting table. 2 diamonds and okay, so I need a book. I need to place one of these and then break it. I knew I was close. Where's my axe? Okay, enchanting table. Got it. And then we need a chest to keep our lapis in. And then we need some lapis. Don't believe we have any broken down, so we'll just steal this. We need to empty those out too. Maybe we'll break down some ore. That's always fun. The door thing with water is a Java thing. Sorry, I missed that chat. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating because I don't know another way. Is there another way to keep water from flowing in there? Aside from a door that doesn't look like that? I tried buttons and it broke the buttons. I don't believe I've tried signs. But I need something that I can walk through here and not have this. This just defeats the whole coolness. Like the whole base looks cool. And then there's that. All right, bookshelves here. Stand up. There we go. Let's see. The enchanting table goes in the middle. Let's do that first, I guess. Middle of the room here. Oh, that doesn't waterlog. Come on. Oh, it doesn't waterlog. That's annoying. Okay, maybe I can put... If I put stuff around the enchanting table, it's gonna block the line of sight to the shelves, isn't it? Okay, there's 9. Right. 3, 3, 3, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I guess that doesn't look... Yeah, that bothers me. Can I put like signs in front of it? Something? All right, let's put salt there, salt there. We need the chest. And then we need to break down this lapis. I need to get my fortune out. Fortune pick, where are you? Wait, do I have a fortune? Where's my... I lost my fortune pick. had a netherite one. You know what? I realized the other day that I lost my bow. I couldn't find my bow. And now I'm realizing my fortune pick's gone. Huh. Well, I guess I need to make that other one netherite. Did I get my... Okay, I got my thing. And the lapis can go in here. We'll put the extra books in here, bookshelves. Okay, so this... I need to put something in there so I know if it's level 30. Let's see. I probably have something I can enchant. I think I had a... You know what? I had a shield in here. And actually, it's probably a good idea to put a... chest in here. Let's see. Yeah, you're not enchanted. Let's see what we can do. Can you? Okay. What? Oh, okay. You probably have to use the anvil for that. Do we have anything that's not enchanted? The hoe. Let's enchant our hoe. Level 1, 2, 3. Why is it not showing up? Is it because it's underwater? Why is it only level 3? Is it not going to read the bookshelves? That's annoying. You can't even do this underwater? Oh, no, I'm on the wrong menu here. Level 3, huh? What if I put it right there? Still level 3. Okay, where's my axe? Shield can go back. Oh, no, okay, it's gonna break all these. Dang it. I need wood. Do I have wood with me? Of course not. Alright, so apparently you can't set up an enchanting area underwater. This is one of those things about this base that is just... It's always something. Alright, let's take these spruce planks. I guess now I need a crafting table over here. At least I can fly around. I don't have to like walk over. Technically swimming, I guess. Let's see, we need... Let's just make a bunch of this. Need one crafting table. And let's make some bookshelves. Let's put the bookshelves right next to it. Let's see if that changes anything. The hoe. Still not changing anything. So unless I'm doing something wrong, I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, we could have left that, I guess. I need to get a silk touch axe. Okay, so maybe I just change gears and make this the bone meal room. I don't think it's big enough. I don't think it's big enough for what I want it to do, but if all the redstone's underwater... Yeah, I don't know. That's frustrating. I mean, I don't use an enchanting area much, and I have one at the other base, so it's not a huge deal, but I mean, I wanted to have everything. I want to move everything over here. Let's make myself a bed and put it in the room. Can I even waterlog a bed? And we need to clean up our inventory. Let's go with the orange bed. And that's not waterlogged, of course. It's just not our day today. Put the beds back. What's a drown gotta do to get a waterlogged bed and banner? Maybe I should just make this room the non-waterlogged things. Put the enchanting table in there and the banner. Stuff that's not waterlogged at all. Alright, let's put emeralds back. So we can put these back to block form. Back. And our inventory is just messy. Let's get rid of you. The cool thing about being underwater is I can just throw trash and it floats up. I don't have to worry about it. It'll despawn at some point. Okay, so let's try some windows for that first house. I don't think I need that many panes. I think the glass panes will work underwater. Pretty sure. Where's that open? Did I not have windows on this one? Oh, it was on this one. Aha. Okay, so glass panes are fine. That works. Okay. Now we gotta figure out what to do with this room. I could make the bone meal farm, but the way... not bone meal. Coral. The coral farm, or sea pickle. Whatever this is. I guess I could just make that one. I'm gonna actually break these with... I think if I break them without silk touch, they'll go to dead coral. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So the blue is just a little too bright for me. Just a little. And we'll just do a manual sea pickle farm room, I guess. Oh man, these dolphins, they make it really hard to move around. Give me that. I really don't like going around killing dolphins, but they are more annoying than anything else in this underwater thing. Let's see, I have 20 of these. Was that right? I feel like it should have been an odd number. Did I lose one? That's a pickle. Dolphins playing with the pickles. Okay. I guess I got them all. Okay, get me in there. So start with the center, and I think I go out 3 on each side. Or was it 5? I think it was 5. And then, yeah. There we go. What do I have that I can put in there? Whatever. Will the sea pickles even grow on dead coral? Okay, so I lost some coral. I lost 5. There it is. There it is, 5 coral. What version am I playing on? Yeah, it is Java, but we do have crossplay enabled, so I can play on Bedrock like on my phone. It's just it ends up being a separate account, like separate inventory and things. So some people, there's, I want to say 2 or 3 that play exclusively on Java, but or on Bedrock, I'm sorry. But it's a Java-based server. So it's Java, Redstone, and all that stuff. Like everything renders under Java. Yeah. The Bedrock is playable. There's just a lot of weird quirks to it. Like when you have 2 item frames in a corner, it doesn't render one of them. And you can't do stuff in your offhand still. Like it still obeys Bedrock limitations, but under Java. What was I getting? I totally blanked out. I put in the dead... Oh, I need bone meal. That's what it was. Bones. Take you and make bone meal. I want to see if these sea pickles will grow on dead coral. Okay, of course they don't. Of course they don't. Okay, let's just make a list of plans that got shot down today, because that's 2. All right, so what color coral should I use then? Because I didn't want a super bright color in there. There's red, pink, blue, yellow, and this other this might work. I like this. Definitely not blue. Definitely not yellow. Yeah, let's go with this one, I guess. So what was it, 20? I think it's 25 corals I need. Give me those. This one I don't need so much. All right, let's put this on the hotbar so I can at least see it. Man, I like the look of that dead coral though. Because then the sea pickles would be the color of the room, you know? And we are out of reach of our conduit. Okay, so that's enough. You can see this is normal swimming speed without conduit and without speed beacons, and it didn't take long for me to realize I really need that. So I set up a speed beacon and conduit so I can breathe forever for one, and then I can move a lot faster. So once that speed beacon kicks in, let's see, there it is. I swim a lot faster, even though it doesn't look a lot faster. I do read chat, but when I'm in the middle of talking, I'm not going to stop my thought process. It's hard enough to stay on track as it is, especially with these things that don't want to work for me. All right, so let's put the other coral back. And then we'll test this. You know, let's test it now. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Okay, so now this is working. Okay. I guess this doesn't look too bad. It's totally not my style. I don't know. Just something about the sea pickles in this color are just not vibing well, I guess. But whatever, we'll make that work. Cool. Maybe put some stuff around. Make it look a little worn. There we go. That's cool. All right. Can I do bone meal like up here? Ooh. Okay, I can get down with that. That's cool. Let's see. Okay, so now that we can't do that, we don't need that one. Let's set up. What? I needed to make a nether tree farm. And there's ones you can do over, like on land in the air. But I don't know that they work underwater. I know that some of the redstone mechanic is just not going to work, so I'm going to have to modify it. Do I have the nylium? I think this is all netherrack. I might have to go to the nether to get the nylium. Yeah, I just need one of each. I might go over to Lena's place and just steal one of each. And then bone meal it. Because I don't... the nether's not exactly navigatable. Didn't know you could do what? Alright, so while we're over at Lena's, I'm going to take note of the... Oh, I need more rockets. Go get my in chest. Rockets. We need to refill these rockets, don't we? Okay. I think we're going the wrong way. Okay, it's this way and then off to the left a little bit. I think it's like 600 and 600 on the coordinates. It was like 650, I think. Okay, that, yep, perfect. Every time I come here, she's got a lot more progress done. Let's see. So over here, she's got these little things, right, set up. And let me see if she has the nylium. I think I might just take one out of each of these and replace it with the netherrack, which you know what? I should have brought netherrack. She probably has some over here somewhere. Let's see. Crimson stem, another warp block. Okay, we can just take one of these. Empty shulkers. Okay, she's got a lot of the nylium. Okay. So the thing that I want to make is actually this thing. Or if you turn it on, right? It creates all the... Basically, it's the fungus. You need the fungus to grow the nether trees. And then all the other weed things, it puts in here and you can make bone meal out of it. So then when you turn it off, the water streams kick in, right? Flows everything to the hoppers. Super easy system, but I don't know that this will grow underwater. And let's say I do make it underwater, let alone the redstone. I'll get to that in a second. If this is all waterlogged, I wonder if they will grow for one. And if they do grow, I wonder if they will just float up like the kelp farm and we can collect it that way. As far as the redstone, this is turning on a clock, I believe. It's probably going through here and turning on a clock somewhere. Let's see if we can look. Okay, so this is just a steady pulse, steady pulse. Okay, so it's a little hopper clock. He's just going back into each other. Is that what it's doing? I think it's just the hopper going, or like an item going back and forth, and then the comparator detecting it. Okay. So it's basically just pulses. I think I can do all that with an observer chain without having to do redstone. It's a lot more expensive of a process. Yeah, see, these are just observers acting as repeaters, I guess. Oh, a little delay too. So I can just do the whole thing with observers. It won't be super aligned or anything, but I think it'll work. All right, so we'll turn this off. This is going to be a lot of stuff for her. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and move this stuff for her. Where's all the little things? Make sure I get the right ones in here. Can you bone meal coral? Or compost, I should say. Or fungus, anything else? I think that's all of it. Okay. So yeah, we can make this system. I want to see if this thing will work underwater. So I got the nylium. I think that's all I need from over here. Server restart in 5 minutes. All right, so when the server restarts, we'll just hang in there for a second. It only takes like less than a minute. Okay, that took a long time. Let's see. This is going down. That's going up. So we need to go this way. Right? Yeah. It's hard navigating the nether roof. Everything just looks exactly the same. Everything's the same. Sorry, I looked away for a second. We should be at 350. Should be right here. Yep. That one. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that this is not going to work. But we got to test it. That's the fun of these things is I set myself up when I knew I was going to be building on... Okay, where's that dolphin? He's got to go. I can't even hit the chest. I got to shift to walk. Let's take the netherrack. We need to get rid of... We can get rid of that. Let's get rid of some stuff that we don't need. We'll keep the wood. Dead coral. We don't have a spot to put coral quite yet. Put it in here. Smooth basalt can go back. We're done with that. The books and enchanting table can go... I guess... Do I have a book? No spot for books. Put it here for now. The glass can go back. The fortune pick can go back. The hoe can go back. The nylium we need. The chest we can keep. Crafting table. dripstone. We can put the dripstone away. See, we're slowly getting dripstone. The lapis, I'll put that with the book stuff. For now, I don't have a lapis chest, do I? Okay. What else? We need those. The obsidian can go back. Okay, so the redstone part, the coral and pickles. Let's put the coral and pickles back. I do have a spot for pickles. You know, let's make a... Where do I have the item frames at? I don't have an item frame. Item frame box. Let's say I'll just make a spot for the coral over here because this is all the underwater stuff. And the coral we'll just put with you for now. Another, okay. So now we can test it. Let's pick a spot. So I'm thinking each of these rooms could potentially be just like a little, you know, some sort of utility. Like this is small, really all we need. Nope, keep that there. Give me those pickles. And apparently there was coral floating up on top. So I'm going to be building more of these houses, but this particular farm requires a lot of space. So the bigger stuff I've been wanting to put over here, like with this kelp farm. So it might fit here. This actually might be a perfect spot. You know, I didn't see how wide her thing was. So if it's a water stream, like it's probably 8 by 8. The nylium. So let's go ahead and set up our little crafting area before the server resets. Crafting table, and chest, and we'll put a little chest down just in case we need it. So I do believe it's 8 by 8. Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's really not that huge of an area. And there's plenty of room underneath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? To make the nylium. Hey, Tazel, how's it going? Yeah, crafting. We're about to see if I can do a... Okay, well, right now we're going to have the server reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. And go. There it goes. We're trying to see if the nether tree farm... Not nether tree, the fungus, and it's basically going to be a bone meal generator and then give me the mushrooms to grow the nether trees. I'm going to see if this works underwater. I'm fully expecting it not to because most things that I try to do underwater don't end up working at all. Like on the stream so far, we are 0 for 2. I tried to do a sea pickle farm on dead coral and it doesn't work. And crafting a enchanting table doesn't work underwater. It won't see the bookshelves. It shouldn't work. I'm assuming it's not going to. Okay, so we're gonna grow some of these first. I need my bone meal. That's what I forgot. So I don't know if the stuff will grow underwater. That's the first part, and then if it does, I need to see if it will actually float up like the kelp does to the top, and I can collect it that way. I probably should just go ahead and make all this. No, not all. Okay, so the stuff... Oh, it's growing coral. Haha. But what if... Oh, I can't... I can't even... Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, so this is just not going to work. So we're 0 for 3 today. I wanted to do this stuff underwater. Okay, well, if this little section is in an air block, that's not the end of the world. But building it is going to be a hassle. That means I gotta section this off, sponge it out, and have a way in and out of the water. Yeah, an air dome. That's basically what I'm thinking. Just because that's what I have over here. Like this is the kelp farm. Oh, let's go down here. So the kelp goes up, but it has to be, you know, water streams to collect it at the top. So I had to make a little air gap up here with glass on the top to collect it. So that's probably what I'll have to do. But the problem is I only need, what, one high air gap? But to build it as an air gap, I need it to be at least 2 high. So let's go get some dirt, I guess. Dirt and sponge. Yeah, I set up, where did I put my dirt? Oh, that's coarse dirt. I wanted early in the season, I made it a goal to do as much stuff as I could underwater without air blocks. I managed to get the kelp farm with the exception of that one lane. I got the entire smelter in here, all underwater with the, let's do the camera count real quick. The rails are underwater, all this is underwater, and yeah. So far, been doing okay. But yeah, there's just things that aren't set up to be underwater friendly at all. So you know what, let's get rid of this guy. Put it here. That's the wrong spot, whatever. I could have used netherrack. Whatever. Dirt's easy enough to get rid of. Yeah, so I'll make a room, get rid of the water. And then the redstone, we just got out of looking at the redstone for it. So I'm gonna need a way in. I had to use door before. I guess we can use a door. I need a ground block, I guess. Okay, that'll let us in, and then we need a roof. So yeah, the redstone's gonna be a whole nother thing because that I want to keep underwater. And I think I can do, instead of redstone dust, I can just do observer chains and just mess with the timings a little bit. But I think it should all work. Okay, let's go get the sponge. Adding a glass floor to the ocean. Use powered rail. I think I missed part of your chat there. Yeah, it's gonna have a glass top. I see what you're saying. It'll have a glass top. Just for now, I'm going to dirt it so it's easy to tear down, and then I can... Actually, I'll put the glass in before I take the dirt out. Where do I keep my sponges? There we go. I'll keep the wet sponges too. Hopefully I can do this fast enough before the water fills back up. Do I need a dirt block here? Just keep it there just in case. Get in the door. Maybe a step would help. Okay. Sponge. Nailed it. That's not it. I thought that was water. Let's get... Sea pickle won't work. We need a torch. I'm gonna come back and there's gonna be mobs in here. There's gonna be a creeper. Once you dig down, would be flowing. Yeah. If it's flowing water, no, because then it wouldn't float up. Fresh creeper farm, yeah. What I'm looking for, I need my torches, would be in. This is ores. Charcoal? Haha. I'm terrible at organization. And then I get lazy, like, instead of making a torch chest and a coal chest, I'm like, I'll just put the, I'll put the coal with the torches. Torches with the coal. All right, no mobs, all good. Let's dry these sponges. All right. Okay, now we need the bone meal back. Excuse me. Okay. So we'll do half blue, half red. There we go. First mushroom. Okay, and then we'll do the red side. No. All right, well, I guess I got Silk Touch, so I could technically get rid of these. Okay. Get out of here. Okay, we need more netherrack. There we go. Hey, at least it let me do the one with the torch on it. It's weird playing so much underwater because you just sort of float around and then you get an air gap like this. And it just feels weird. I guess it's like playing in creative mode almost. Okay, we can do half and half. That's fine. I like how Lena's was checkered. I do like how it was checkered. So we can do glass walls. I think this row needs to be, let's figure out which way we want it to go. So we need a wall of dispensers over here to push everything over here, and the collection system can be here, and that'll actually work out to do basically gravity fed system that can go somewhere over here. We'll create a room or something. That all works. So this all needs to be dispensers. So we're gonna need 8, and then we're gonna need, let's see, 8 pistons on each side. So 16 pistons. Any non-transparent block works. Non-transparent. Oh, for the bone mealy. Okay, so 16 pistons and a ton of observers. Okay, so what can we make while we're here? Probably nothing because I don't have any cobblestone. Put the bone blocks back. So we're gonna need, let's go make our dispensers. That means we need 8 bows and 8 bows. Okay, and we don't have cobblestone. Joy. Let's take our fortune pick. We'll go cobbling. Let's drop off some stuff first. We're just not prepared at all. Don't have extra shulkers. Excuse me. Okay, shulker box. Let's do that. And we can put everything in it when we get down there. I started this little drop down so I can get to mining level, but there's a really sketchy cave towards the bottom, so I never actually made it all the way down. You know, I don't need to go all the way down because we won't cobble. So we'll just start cobble mining. Let's say here. Get in there. Hey, look, lapis. Definitely didn't want to be cobble mining today, but whatever. Have to. So let's actually put all this stuff away before we get filled up here. We'll keep the cobble. No, keep the arrows. That away, that away. Keep a bow just in case. Okay. Oh, I should have made it to haste beacon. Let's do that real quick. This will speed this process up a lot. I should just keep a chest with iron ingots or emerald next to the beacon. Need a bubble magma column. Yeah, I didn't get that far because, like I said, the bottom of that tunnel is a real sketchy cave that I started to light up, and ran out of torches, so it's on the to-do list. I will put it that way. All right, now we got haste. Ah, get out of there. I do have a proper mining tunnel. That's fast to get in and out. I was just trying to make one closer to the base. All right. So Tazel coming from the Bedrock realm. There's a lot of weird things I miss about Bedrock, but this insta-mining, I'll take this all day over Bedrock with all that block lag. I don't miss that block lag at all. Always fun to stream bomb Frankie. I don't really need all this andesite. But it's here, so let's take it. Of course I come to get cobble and there's just tons of everything else. Like, I'll take copper. With servers, it's pretty much gone. Yeah, even, well, maybe 1.1.18 is better than it was, because I feel like our last season on APM, you know what, because it was Bedrock, and there was still, it wasn't as smooth as this. Like, it's hard to describe. Like, there might not have been lag, but it just, it didn't have this smoothness to it. But Java also has a different kind of block lag. Look, if I'm doing sand underwater, like digging out sand underwater, it messes up quite a lot. It'll just give me a lot of ghost blocks where you have to like literally remine the ghost block. That's a trade-off for sure, but I just, every time I'm insta mining, I'm just like, dude, where has this been all my life? That's a struggle on Bedrock for sure. Dang, that was a lot really fast. Oh, and the the offhand. I love it. You're working on getting a recording setup back, diving back into Bedrock. Yeah, that'd be cool to see your streams and stuff again. Yeah, it's frustrating too because since we're cross-play, I can log into Bedrock on my phone. It ends up being a separate account, separate inventory than this account, but like you still can't do, even though it's a Java-based server, because you're playing on Bedrock, it won't let you do the offhand. So it gets kind of frustrating, but I guess it makes sense because I wouldn't know how to utilize it on a phone, how to right-click on a phone. But yeah, I'm almost filled up. Awesome. And we're dropping copper. I'll probably just get rid of something else. Maybe the diorite. We don't really need, what is this? Andesite? I wanted to keep that. Get rid of the diorite. We need cobble. Don't need the granite. Keep that stuff over there. Don't touch it. We'll try our best not to touch it. There must be a copper vein. I don't know that I have enough inventory to go copper vein mining right now. Yeah, see, it's filling up. We can get rid of the dirt. Don't really need the... I want to keep the raw iron. All right, are we filled? We need a couple more cobble. I think that's it. That's andesite, cobble. Okay, we got about half a stack of cobble more. All right, I think that's it. And then I wish I could use raw iron for the beacon. Craft copper to blocks. Yeah, probably should have done that. Whatever, I didn't want to be down there all day anyways. Alright, copper can go back. And raw iron. Iron? Iron. Andesite. And then all the cobble. Okay, let's go ahead and put our speed beacon back, because that will bother me. Alright, speed 2, and we're good. Okay, now we need sticks. And, you know, I don't know if I have string. I might have to go trade for bows. If I oh, you know what? We have a spider farm. Like, duh. We should have string over here. No need to go mining. I need to fix this chat window. It literally is only showing me one thing at a time. Could also place single lava block, 2 blocks in the wall. Yeah, a generator. All right, where'd I go? I think I went too far off. All right, I always forget which one's down. I believe it's this one, yeah. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Yes. In chest, crafting, armor, miss crystals, flash, eyes, string. Okay, I should have brought the wood. Oh, I do have wood with me. Sweet. Spruce planks. Sticks, and how many bows? Okay, it's gonna let me make enough. But I don't have the inventory space. So we'll go back. They don't stack. The bows don't stack. Yeah, that's why I'm taking off. There's the old base. It's actually something cool that one of the other members set up for me. We've been in a mini prank war, but that's recorded and ready for the next episode. One thing that's cool about being underwater all the time is even when it's nighttime, it's lit up because of the conduit. So I never know that it's night. Okay, so we need to put some of this cobble back for a second. And make 8. Wait, what did we need? 8 dispensers, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's the what else do I need for a dispenser? Redstone or quartz? Dispenser. Oh, I need to make the dropper first. Okay, so how do I do the dropper? That's right. Wait, what? These are both dispenser. Oh, because you can make a drop. I see. I see. You could do it with the bow or a dropper or... Okay, so I just need redstone. I wonder if that's a custom thing for our server, because I didn't know you could do it that way. Dispenser. Oh, it's gonna make me do this one at a time. Maybe that's why they created the other way of doing it. Okay, and then we need a lot of planks to make pistons. We need 16 pistons. Okay, cobblestone, wood, redstone. What else do I need to make a piston? I feel like such a noob right now. I don't know the iron. Ha. I'm like forgetting the most basic things. Where are you, Piston? There you were, I saw you. So we need 16 of these. And then while I'm over here, I need observers. We're just gonna need, where I need to go back to the other base has all my quartz. Yeah. Tisk tisk. I honestly don't do redstone very often. Like, I understand it well, it's just sometimes I don't have the mental capacities to think through a thing, so when I go to craft stuff, I'm like way lost. All right, where's the observer? Observer, how many of these can I make? I'm gonna need more than 11, so I need more redstone. Do I have any over here? Very little. I probably should grab the hoppers, actually. I will need those. Can't use any of this. Let's see. A couple more observers for the road. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and make a stack of these. Isn't the only way to play do redstone? I mean, there's also building. I do a lot of building. It's kind of funny, like the things people enjoy about Minecraft, like building and redstone, and like I'm more of the experience side. Like I like going on adventures, exploring the end, doing raids. Like I like playing that sort of way. So at the end of a season, I don't have much to show for because I really don't like sitting here building and designing things. It's weird. I know it's like a game about building. I came for redstone. I'm gonna need more than that, I already know. 44, let's break one of these down, I guess. And observers. All right, a stack in one. Perfect for my OCD, love it. Fortune pick can go away, quartz can go back. Building's overrated, still haven't finished one of those things. I mean, I like having stuff, but I don't know, it's just not one of those things that I sit there and say like I enjoy. All right, let's use a shovel. And let's see if I can do a dispenser sideways. Yes. And these will need water buckets. And since I'm using observers, I'm going to need observers facing these, and then an observer chain behind it. Yeah. So you know what? I should have made this one more over. That makes more sense. Maybe I need droppers. If I make a dropper, can I? Oh, I'm out of cobble. I used all that cobble already. Something if I do observer, then dropper, back and forth. I don't know if the dropper will actually trigger 3 dispensers, if that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do 5. So if I put a dropper here, I'm doing this backwards. Where's my pickaxe? Okay, let's start from the other side, because the redstone, I think, would come from this way. So observer first, into dropper, observer, dropper, observer, dropper, observer, dropper, observer, dropper. Now, I don't know if that's actually going to trigger every single one of these. So, if I put something regular in a dispenser, will it... let me just do a water bucket on... Let's see, this one is the last observer, right? Yeah, so if it works, this one should dispense water. I should make a trapdoor. I learned trapdoor is like an underwater button for an observer. Okay, so that clicked everything, but did it give me water? It did not. Okay. The dropper is only going to power the ones... Yeah. So it's going to do every other. So I got to... That's what I was trying to see. I don't know if Java had the bud powering thing or whatever they call it. So I do need a 2-wide observer chain. I guess I could go down because I can't go back. Like, I don't want it to touch this. And I also want it to be hidden. So actually, that would make more sense to just go down with it, I guess. All this clicky. I have to say the underwater redstone's cool though, because using observers and droppers for things, you get all the little clicky sounds. So when you're actually building stuff, you get that. It's like satisfying to hear. So I want observers going down on all these then. So I'll leave this in there for now. I got observers here. Right, these are facing down, right? Yeah, okay. And then I'll just do an observer chain underneath. I guess I don't need one there. So now we can dig. Shovel. Fill that back up. Don't need observer chain, use powered rail. That's true. A powered rail underneath these? Or should I have just used powered rail in the first place instead of these? Would a powered rail underneath... If I had powered rail on this block, that would work? Okay. I mean, I already crafted 64 observers. Oh, you know what? That would work to keep them all in sync. So that's probably the smarter idea. I just broke a dropper. See, that's why I need someone smarter than me. All right, dropper. Nope. That's not supposed to be a dropper. You don't look like the others. Dispenser. Powered rail. I know I have some. Where would I have put in it? Gold? No. Redstone. Yes. No on power rail on top. Yes, under. So I'm assuming I can put it in place of those observers. We need a building block here. I have smooth stone at the other base. I'll just use the cobble, I suppose. I can waterlog this. I know these waterlog. Okay, so now if this is a dispenser, observer, that's the word I'm looking for. So if this is an observer, and I put a trapdoor here, this should trigger. Yes. Okay, so that works, and it goes 8, right? I need to watch that last block. I think it should go 8. I can't. I don't think I have the angle to see it. I'm just gonna go ahead and oh, you know what? We can test it. This is stuff we can test with a bucket. No, I really need to fix chat. Am I not doing it right? I don't think this is working. I think I need it on the back. Yeah, it's not working. Because I should hear them click, right? Okay, so put the observers back and then put the powered rail under the observers? Or are you saying if the powered rails were on top of this, that would work, right? But then it would just not look right. Rails on top of a block, power under and to the rails. Okay, so the rails power the block and the block powers the dispenser, if I'm understanding you correctly. But the problem is whatever is going to go right here is going to be the edge of the building. So I don't want rails on this side and I don't want rails on top because I don't want to see them. Since you can only see one line of message, don't ask 2 questions. Rails on, okay. I can scroll up and see it. It's just that it's at a quick glance. Let me see if I can move this thing. Restream is the worst. I used to have a pop-out chat client and I can't find it. That's the whole reason I was testing today. How can I pop out this window? Okay, that's not it. Oh, and there goes, I lost my chat. All right, now I'm troubleshooting to get my chat back. Don't say anything yet. I'm sure I'll be able to read it back, actually. I hope it just didn't cancel my stream. Okay, it shows my stream. Where's my chat? Embed stream. No, I don't want to do that. No upcoming events. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need to view analytics. Dude, Restream, you guys are the worst. Help center, video storage events team. Where was the chat thing? There's supposed to be a pop-out chat thing, and it's gone. Dashboard. What would you like to do? Start with studio. I already have, okay, there we go. I got the chat back, I think. There we go, chat. Haha. And of course it doesn't show me my old messages. Chat overlay. Chat settings. Okay, that's not it. Appearance, pop out. Download for Windows. I have it, but I cannot find it. So maybe let me do a search for it. Restream chat app. There it is. We're learning. And now I have to log in. I don't know my password and stuff off the top of my head. Oh, this is the worst. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that off stream. I'll just stick with this window. So you should be able to I should be able to read your chat now. So back to what we were talking about. I think I'll still do the observers where they were, right? But do the rails below it because I'm saving space here and saving the top of my thing. So if I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, that should work. I know you're saying to power a block on top or behind or whatever. But I want to keep the redstone as hidden as possible, so we'll go down instead. If it doesn't work, you can laugh at me. So I need to get rid of these. One more? Okay, that's it. And then we'll get rid of that, put cobblestone down, and the rails down. And you know, I'll probably have to use, nope, that's exactly what I was saying to do. Rail under, okay, yeah. Okay, I was just trying to, I thought I was being smarter than what I was supposed to do. So then an observer here, right? Not there. I'm just using that to place this. Yes. I guess that should work though, right? Oh, this is backwards, that's why. Okay, we'll just do the trapdoor here. It sounds like it's working. I just heard it. Okay. Do I still have the bucket? Oh, it worked. Okay, so now we have water. And if I click it again, we should have no water, right? Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, that works. Now, back to the inside of this thing. We're gonna have to create, you need a long pulse, yeah. Was that not supposed to work? So under these, let's get my shovel. Under these, I need my pistons, so I'll go have to place temporary blocks for a second. So because I can't do I mean, I could do a long pulse underwater. It's just a little bit more of a process. I think I'm just gonna one tick pulse these things to push, if that makes sense. So an observer chain to pulse the pistons, and hopefully the offset of the timing will allow these to push back and forth. I'm pretty sure, no, you know what? I need to go back one, don't I? The observer should have sent 2 signals, one when the rail's turned on, one when the rail's turned off. It may have, but maybe that's what the dropper takes 2 signals to work though, right? Maybe because it's just sending a 1-tick pulse, I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about this. Now the water connected, look what we've done. Okay, I need to get down there. Can I just swim out? Let me swim, please. It's not gonna let me swim. I'm gonna make a door on that side. We don't have to walk back. Where should I put the door? I'll do a door here. And give me the... Where'd my doors go? Did I put them back? There they are. I was like, seriously, what did I do with the doors? Okay, doors open. Now I have exit on this side. You need a source block to swim. Yeah, it'd be nicer if I didn't though. Yeah. All right, so I need another gap of these, and I'm gonna need, I believe I need another, if I want that to be pushed first, I need this to be the nylium things. What's up, buddy? You can't get in here, can you? Let's go up here. Let's go to our crafting spot. Leave all the stuff in the same area. I need the netherrack and bone meal. Did I leave bone meal? 7. That's not enough. Okay, and then these can be opened, and those will be pistons. FYI, if shifting, you need water above that spot to flush. Yeah. I get what you're saying. For a second, I didn't. I just thought about it first. Where's my bone meal? Okay, we got bone meal. Is he still bothering us? He is. Okay, so we need the water to be gone for a second. I just had to have an underwater build, didn't I? Okay. Let's block that off for a second. Or just take from the middle. Okay, we need the torch back. Torch, where are you? On the offhand. It's a good spot for it. Okay, so can I... What was I trying to do here? Bone meal these. I need to get rid of the water. and the bone meal. Okay. So now this should stay. Water should stay out. But when I put the pistons in, it's going to come back in, I think. Which is fine. I don't care about the water right now because it'll be closed off eventually. Pistons. Might want a torch on the wall. Yeah. Okay, so the water does want to come in. So it should push. Once I do the same thing with the rails, I guess, to push them all at once. That's a pretty smart idea. Okay, so I'll have to do that. But before that, I'll build the other side first. Which means they're going to be pushed out here. Which means I need pistons here, right? Not facing that way, but on this block here. Okay. These can go out of the way. We can get this out of the way. And 8. Okay. So maybe I should have made this observer chain lower, because then everything could have just been in one line. Hey, what's up, G? And Tundra. And Lady Frankie. Are you done streaming, Frankie? Did you happen to raid me? Because if so, I did not get that notification. In fact, I don't hear any Twitch notifications. That's why we test. Let's see. Oh, because I don't have my OBS set up with Twitch. Yeah. Okay, so on my to-do list, set that up. How are you guys doing? How's your stream, Frankie? We're over here enjoying the luxuries of trying to do redstone and farms underwater. It's something. Good stream? Yeah, okay. So you did raid. Yeah, I'll put that on my to-do list to fix, because it didn't... apparently my OBS is not linked up with Twitch at the moment. And I'm streaming through Restream, so all the chat is going into one place from YouTube and Twitch. Okay, so these are gone. These are out. We don't need these. But what we do need is to dig under here so we can do the whole rail thing. And let's do a torch. Okay, that's the trapdoor, so we need to go down. And this should, I think the rail is on this block, so I don't want to break that cobble. Okay, so we'll do, let's see, actually, if I power this block with the observer, will that power the rail? I don't know how I'd get in there to do that. Okay, so I need cobble here. Cobble, please. Thank you. And the observer's face. Ah, this is going to be a pain in the butt. I'm basically creating a bunch of air blocks that I didn't want. But yeah, so I want to use this rail. So I need to trigger that rail from this observer. So we can get rid of you, trapdoor. You've done your purpose. Thank you. So observer here, observer up there, rails. Okay, so these all need observers facing down. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Yeah, I for sure got ahead of myself here. Double the work. Observer, observer, observer. And then now we get rid of these blocks and do it all again. All right, well, those are working. Torch, please. You're gonna lurk because you need coffee? All right, thanks for the lurk. Thanks for the raid. Enjoy your coffee. Okay, so now we need powered rail. 2, 3. I mean, I suppose since now this is all not underwater, I could have just used redstone. But at least it won't get washed out. Okay, so observer here, basically. If I can get one into that spot easily. Okay, so that observer should trigger the dispenser, the pistons. Okay. Triggered the pistons. Now we need to connect these two. So actually, if I observe this, that should observe that, right? I think so. I think that should work. Aside from this connecting up, I do believe, and these are going to have to be glass. I already know that. Or some sort of, yeah, see, I'm going to get that. Okay, so that triggered. That has no water in it. So now if I trapdoor this. Okay, the pistons worked. What about the dropper? The dropper worked, or dispenser. Okay, so that's working. So now I need to mirror that basically on this side. With glass here. All right. Give me my shovel. And you're back. Welcome back. I think while you were gone, we were raided by one of our server members here, Frankie, and realized my Twitch notifications weren't set up. So there was just all these random people. So that's on my to-do list to fix. So we got the first part of this fixed, or the first part set up, not fixed, because it was already working. Do I need, oh, I put pistons way out here. These don't need to be here. You guys are in the wrong spot. And where'd you go? Pistons, okay. So we need a piston here. And right there. Okay. You're gone, you're gone, you're gone. So I think we got the system set up. You know what I just realized? Hey Lena, how's it going? We're trying to mimic your nether, whatever you call this stuff, nether stuff farm, but underwater. It's been fun, to say the least. I just realized I cannot have this redstone chain linked up with the observer chain because they're two separate systems, and these need to be on a clock, and the observer ones can't be on that same clock. So I have to unhook this, which is easy enough. It's just one block. Okay. But now that these are all close together, I got to figure out a way to trigger this system separately from these ones. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let's get these set up first. I can actually send the clock on this side completely away from that other one, so they won't ever cross over. Okay. So set out 2 rows here. Give me a torch, and I believe that's it, yep. Okay, now back to the cobble and powered rail. Which one's the first one? This one. Cobble. This is not cobble. That appears to be andesite. Rail, rail, rail. Cobble, cobble, cobble. Rail, rail, rail. Cobble, cobble. Rail, rail. Okay. So that's good. I don't believe I have the lurk thing set up. So after a number of pushes, that activates Dropper clock. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because that was the thing with Lena's setup, is it's manual in the sense that every once in a while you hit the lever to switch between the two systems. And I did want to automate that, so we'll need some sort of clock. But that, I'm not there yet. I'm not at that point yet. Okay, so this is being activated by nothing yet. So we need that observer here on the front side of it. Okay, so observer here. Okay, and then these, if I break this block, this should actually push all those blocks back. They're already pushed back. Wait, what? Do I not have enough blocks in here? Oh, I must have activated those already and they pushed them. Haha, I get it. Okay, so let's actually push them back. Okay, they pushed back. Yes, and then if I break this here. Okay, it's kind of a double thing, but whatever. It works, okay? Don't judge me. Okay, so that worked. So it does send 2 pulses. Oh, that one was only 1. Oh, you know what the 2 pulses was? Was the water flowing. I'm learning. Okay, so this all needs to be glass blocks to keep the water out. Okay, yes. So we'll do that real quick. Yeah. I want to keep the water out of this for now. Let's put another torch on the wall here. Glass here. And glass here. That way those don't change on me. Okay, good. We need to bone meal that guy. You're back to normal. And there goes my door. How do I get out now? All right, let's see. Okay, so we need to make a clock for these guys. Just gonna have to dig out all this real quick. There's those ghost blocks. Okay, so we don't need the trapdoor anymore. I'll just make some room here. I guess if I thoroughly plan this out, I would actually know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Did not plan. Okay, so if I could use a rail here to observe that, right? And a rail here to observe that. And as far as a clock goes, what would I do? I could do a droppers or a hoppers back and forth, right? But then I can't use a comparator. So I'm probably gonna have to do 2 observers into each other and then have maybe an observer or 2 on one side extra to offset it. So let's get rails and let's get observers, and I can do, yeah, etho clock. The observer's too fast. The problem is if I use hoppers, I have to use an observer, and I can't do observer underwater. And I'm trying, even though I made a bunch of air blocks, I'm trying to do it all underwater. As much, if I can't, then I can't, but I'm going to try as much as I can. So actually on Lena's system, I believe she had to delay, it was just 2 observers to delay. So maybe I'll do 3 observers and 1 on this side. So that's making a clock. And I'll have to make a piston system. Okay, that is definitely too fast. And these just aren't, okay, this is supposed to be working. Is it just because the other side's too fast? Okay, that's working. Okay, so that is going to be too fast. A hopper plus a comparator that goes underwater. The problem is I can't put a comparator underwater. It'll just break. Piston is always extended, so it can't push back. So I need to... So what if I did this into a sticky piston, pushing a redstone block to the rail instead of an observer observing the rail? Sort of like a... That's what I've learned, is it's a really expensive lever. So sticky piston. Thought those were water loggable. Yeah, it can't do levers, buttons, repeaters, comparators, torches. I think that's it. What about 2 pistons pushing a redstone block? That's what I'm looking at now. Probably could just do 1 right in the middle to turn these on, but my thinking in the moment was to do 1 on each side. That way it's like an on and off switch for each side separately. Like a redstone block could power this whole thing. A rail, put a rail here. So I need 2 sticky pistons, which I don't even know if I have slime over here. All right, sticky pistons, no slime. There's a slime. See, I mean, I keep stuff in random places. I have no organizational skills whatsoever. So I need 2 of those. I need 2 pistons. Can I make 2 pistons? I have iron, I see it. 2 pistons, now 2 sticky pistons. And 2 redstone blocks. Okay. Use rails to power the other piston. Yeah. I think you're getting ahead of where I'm at right now. But I know what you mean. So, yeah. And then redstone block here. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing on this side. This is just a I'm just thinking out loud here while you watch in torture, in pain, like, no, this is not the right way to do it. Okay, and then we'll get rid of these for a second. Redstone block here. I believe that piston would go here. Yes, okay. And this, let's see if that works. Don't expect it to. Okay, so that's not even being powered. That probably has to be an observer, right? This way? No. I just want an observer. Maybe just do this whole thing observers for now. Okay, well, that's pushing and pulling slower. That's good. I think we just need to time them. Oh, because it's triggering twice. Aha. How annoying is this sound? Goodness. Okay, so the rails soft power the blocks. Okay, so I could use a block there, yes. Man, it's so frustrating that I can't just turn these pistons on and off without a whole system of basically a note block into a sticky piston into a redstone block. So if I have to do that for each of these, I can. But I think the problem is I just need to slow down this because the observers trigger twice. One, it goes on, and then when it goes off. So I need to slow down the clock. So what I could do, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. It's totally like expensive, but I can do it. Is what I'll do is I'll make an observer clock. Did I not just grab my shovel? I didn't. That just goes around in one big circle. And every time it comes back, it should trigger it slow enough, maybe? It might have to be really long. we're gonna make this. Where's my droppers? Okay, dropper. Observer. Should have cleared out more room. Okay, observer here. Yeah. Nope, that's not an observer. Observer, observer. Okay, I gotta get it to turn. Observer? I don't think I could put an observer here. It won't trigger that without powering the other line. They can even be right next to each other. Just use rails. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm trying to time it. Basically trying to create a clock without hoppers. All right, let's fill that in. So if I put a block there, block here. Rails onto the block. On this block? This block here? Fill in all between the pistons. Okay, so fill these in with blocks. And then put the rails on top. Like that. I guess if I turned one, if I just moved the redstone block on one, that would offset it. But the thing is it's, whether it's here or there, it's still gonna trigger at the same time, right? So, and then trigger one or the other side. Yes, now another line of rails next to that. Like here, like that, and put rails on top of this. They won't touch since they only go straight. Well, assuming they go straight, because sometimes, depending on the way you're lined up in the world, see, they do this. Yeah, there goes that plan. I had a feeling. I always build things the wrong way. If I built it the other way, that would be perfect. Unless that was your plan all along. I don't get what the second line is for. Is that for this other piston here? So what I need is it to trigger one and then not do anything, and then trigger the other one and then not do anything, and then trigger this one and then not. Okay, we can do this. We're smarter than this. Let's see. I mean, I'm basically thinking like another what do you call these? Monostable circuit? Place blocks so that they are 2 by 2 onto the edge, blocks or the other, so they don't connect. Basically raise the second line up one. Yeah, could do that. But I know if I raise it just one here, it's still gonna do it unless I put a block on top. Even there, it's still gonna do it, so I have to go 2 up. Or just put it, I mean, I could space it out 1 block. Like, I'm not limited for space on this side. This side I can cover up. That's not a problem. So if we want to do 2 lines, I'll just separate it by a block. That's not a huge deal. Okay, and so we'll move this guy. The problem, how long do rails go before they stop being powered? Isn't it like 8? Because I think I'm already at that max. It's almost like I need one of these triggering one of these to trigger those so that this only gets triggered every other time. Man, this is becoming way more confusing than I thought it would be. I just assumed offsetting the observers would have worked, but I guess it's too fast. So you know what, if I have a redstone, okay, if I have basically an observer clock triggering one of these and having the redstone block pass back and forth, it'll power this and then it can be pushed back, pulled back, whatever. And I don't know how it would power that one. I'd still do just pistons point each way and then the rails on top and under to do the clock. Pistons pointing each way with the rails on top and under. I don't know what you mean by rails on top and under. So rails on top like this and then do one like here? Like put a rail pistons under here and then maybe a redstone block that's pushing up and down. The problem is redstone, this circuit right here doesn't work vertically, if that's what you're saying. Oh man, that's hurting my brain. So in the middle with the pistons moving a redstone block, when block on one side powers that to push back. Oh, okay, so just, why don't I just get rid of the middle so I'm not powering these both at once, right? Power one side, then power the other. The problem is I think the clock's gonna be too fast no matter how I do it. My goodness. So in the middle with the pistons moving, redstone block. And then the other problem with that is when it unpowers, it's still gonna trigger this, which is gonna trigger that. So the speed is a piston, no, because the piston's powered. I feel like I'm like right there on understanding what you're saying. There's like there seems to be a missing spot that I need to get it. I know what you mean. I'm like right there. Let's see. So thinking backwards, this needs to be triggered every other time, which means this needs to be triggered every other time. So if I have a piston pushing a redstone block, okay, I'll you know what, I'm something's coming to me. Okay, if I offset this by 1, okay, we'll get rid of these. These are gone. You guys are fired. Okay, so potentially the redstone block would be here. And the piston would be here, pulling it back, powering those. Theoretically. I think the redstone block needs to be up 1. Power those, which powers that piston, which powers that. That unpowers this, which shouldn't touch the piston. Right? I gotta fix this. But is that the right idea? Am I on the right track there? I think I'm on the right track. So I need a redstone block here. And a piston there, sticky piston. Can get rid of these. Okay, so if that's a rail, that should power. Okay, and then I just gotta power that guy. How do I power that guy? So I just need to move it over. Can a rail go on top of a piston? Okay, it can. So I'll just move the piston here. Piston, please. this works. Okay, and then if I put a rail on top of this, will it power? Should that have powered, or is it because the game logistics not updating? Sorry, middle of a work thing, but on the right track, I think. Okay, as long as I'm getting to the right track. I think I got the idea. It's just figuring out. So that's not going to work. That rail won't power that piston. So I think this just needs to be directly powering. That's the problem with this underwater stuff, is this has to directly be powering that piston. Which is not really a problem in the grand scheme of things. It's just different. So this needs to be here. Okay. And then it's just a matter of, I think, and then the redstone block here. No, that's too far. Almost had it. A piston here, then the redstone block. So that should power that, which should power that, which should power these, but I don't know that it's going to go all the way down, actually. I feel like the rail limit was 8. Oh, this is going all the way down. Oh, no, this one. Yeah, see, I need 2 more. So I can't be that far away. So I can move this over 2 blocks, okay, if it works. If we get it working, then I'll just have to tear it down and move it, because at this point, I just want to get it working. The theory, I need the theory working. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna need more sticky pistons. Of course, I didn't bring the slime balls. Slime balls. I think I put them in the redstone. I'm just gonna make 4 of these, I guess. I feel like I'm gonna need a lot more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 stickies. I think I can get rid of this string. I don't think I have a string chest set up yet. Wool? Can wool hold string? That'll work for now. This is why I can't find anything. Okay, so redstone and sticky piston. Okay, so that should power that on. This should not be here. Okay, so this is off. That's off. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. This one should be on. Which really, in the scheme of things, doesn't matter if it's off or on, because it's still going to trigger. This should be on. Piston right here. So if I put a redstone block here. Okay, that pushed those. Now will it pull it back when I take it away? I did. Is that working? No, it's not pushing back now. Okay. So I need to power these separately. So if I have a redstone block, let's see, if I put a block here, will that power that one? It's not powering either, okay. So how do I power one and not the other with a redstone block? Because if I put a redstone block here, that's going to power both. Okay, so I can't push it in and out of there. I should have just lined these up, I think. Yeah, I think I should have just lined these up. because that would also give me the reach that I need. And it would make the clock easier to manipulate. Oh, that's powering both. Okay, so that's not even gonna work. This is so frustrating. What about a redstone block here? Okay, there we go. I can push a thing back and forth here. That's easy. But that's gonna power. Bring one line up. One line up. If I bring one line up, okay, I'm gonna trust you. I feel like I'm gonna be in the same boat here. And that should power a rail here, yes? If I put a redstone block here? Okay, yeah, that works, okay. Sticky piston, please. And wait. That's not in the right spot. It should be here, but that's in the way. Okay, right there. Redstone block. There should be redstone block here. And piston there. Okay. So now how do I power one? If I pull this back. Okay. Okay, I see. So that should work then, pulling that back and forth. But missed by one. What did I miss? That looks right. Do I have any floaty blocks? I need that. No, you fix it. Okay. So now the problem is if I have a redstone block here that I need to push back and forth, if I have a piston here, that thing's going to power it and lock it, right? And that's, oh, you know what? That's not even where I want it. I need it. Give me the piston. It's a fine way for me. I need it right here. Right? And then push back, push back. So this, okay, so I should just need the one. And then this is gonna be an observer thingy into a note block. So I need a note block. And the note block's just for testing. Okay, so basically a note block into an observer into this, right? Okay, so that, we need this side to push away. So now this redstone is locking that. Okay. I think you're explaining it. Rail under it. No, you fixed it. Yep. Rail under it to then power the other piston when activated. But see, this is locking. So this system can't work. But the redstone is powering this fine, like that where that redstone block is. But maybe I need to move it. And then the opposite powered when retracted to move the original line. Yes, but you need it to power the other piston. No, I know this is powering both. Like, see, when it moves this way, it powers that one. It's not getting power that I'm having problem. It's that it's locking this. So maybe I need, what if I put the piston on this side? I think the angle of the bud powering might trigger it. Then we'll move this system over there. I have to try it. Did I grab the note block? I did not. Okay, observer. Note block. Observer, note block. We need... I need cobble. cobble, note block, observer. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. So that's there. But see, when it unpowers, basically echo clock, but underwater, no hoppers. Use the redstone blocks you are pushing to power and unpower each side. Right, so I need to keep one powered. Oh, it's starting to hurt my brain. Basically etho clock, but no hoppers. So I need to have a way. It's almost like it's like a 4, maybe more step process. Let me think this through. Let's see. So I need to keep these powered or unpowered. Either way, it needs to stay in state 1. And then I need to change the other side to state 1. Then keeping that side on state 1, then change this to state 2. Then while this is staying on state 2, that one is state 2. It's like a 4-step process, so I need to not... So it's almost like I need 2 of these things and something going back and forth, but then I'm back to the whole thing of triggering one or the other. It's gonna end up triggering both. Okay, I think I got a way to do this. It's just gonna be... It's like a system for a system for a system. It's frustrating. This underwater thing is so frustrating because you can't just do a lever or a clock. Like it has to be a whole system. And to keep stuff powered that's a whole nother story. So redstone block. No. Actually, yes. Okay, because these will be redstone blocks. Hang in there with me. I need another note block. Can I make a note block? There it is. Where's my other note block? It floated away. All right, back down before we drown in the air. As it is right now, use powered rails from the top line to power the piston. Okay, let me go back. Hey, Ataj MC, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're just figuring out redstone right now. Underwater redstone. Use powered rails from the top line to power the piston on the lower line. Here, wait. As it is right now, extended left, not right. That would then power the lower piston via rails. See, the problem is I think I'm trying to connect these two things and I need them on separate systems. Because when one unpowers, it's cycling this, and even like when it's powered on or powered off, it's cycling the same, so it doesn't matter if it's on or off. It just matters that they need to be separate. So what I'm trying to do here is make I need the cobble back. This is going to be a note block, and that will be a note block. I'll show you the idea, and then I need to make this into a clock once it's done. Okay. Oh, nope, I forgot the piston part. Forgot the most important part. And I'm going to lose all those things. So piston, and Okay, get these back. Okay, get rid of this. So I need to keep these on 2 separate systems completely. Right? And then just I'm going to have to create a clock to cycle between them. So if this... I built it too far away. Just can't win today. Okay, you two go back here. I think you see where I'm going with this. I don't think I have to keep... No, we're just going to extend this for now, because I can't be bothered to fix all that. Okay, so this system cycles, okay? Pushes those things, that's what we want. Then this system cycles. Pushes them back. And then this system cycles. So we just need to make a clock going between these 2 things, basically. And not at the same time. Let's see, any change to the observer is gonna change that. So I think it needs to be a redstone block that goes back and forth. That then changes these, but then, oh man, I'm like on the same system again. Oh my goodness. You know what? What if I made a like a feed tape that pushed a redstone block in? But then how do I power the feed tape? Oh my goodness. This is fun. This is fun, I must say, and I have a buddy coming to visit. Just making sure. It looks like, okay, so the main goal of the stream was to make sure the stream works, and that's working. But now I need a way to trigger this, and then to keep it triggered and trigger this one separately without messing up the first one. And I feel like I'm in an endless loop of these on and off switches. Okay, you attack me first. You die. I feel like if I could push this around in a circle, it would power here, then keep that powered while it's being moved, right? Let me make pistons and let's try this real quick. I need to see something. That's not it. Oh, 4 pistons, perfect. All right, I need to figure this out and then I gotta call it because, yeah, got other stuff I gotta do today. Okay, so this push, that there. Piston should go here, right? Yeah. Nope. Okay, piston here. I might have to, I probably should have done this over here, but whatever. No, this is where I wanted it. Okay, and then piston here, so I'm gonna need a block here. And that's gonna mess that up already, I see. Okay, so we're not gonna do that here. Actually, if I made the piston clock over here with these two, I can do that. Yes. Okay. I feel like I keep saying it, but I feel like I'm so close. I just need that one thing to just start working, and then the rest is easy. It's just a matter of timing. Rails would be smaller, but at this point, yeah. Well, what I'm thinking is the feed tape. I don't know if you caught my original grand idea. So if a redstone block is, let me make a redstone block and just manually do this out real quick. I think you see what I'm doing. So if I had a redstone block here, it's not going to power. Oh, you know what? It powers this, but if I was thinking correctly, I thought if I push this over, where's my pistons? If I push this over, where's that block? Here. Okay. So if I push this over, does it keep that thing? Okay, it doesn't stay powered. I thought it would stay bud powered maybe. If I put a block here. Okay, so it turns that one on, right? And then if I push this block down, right, it doesn't change anything, right? It keeps that one powered. Then I need a block here. And then it should push that way. Is this making sense? Like it should power that one, right? No. You don't want it, but, well, no, what I'm thinking to bud power it, right, is to keep this one extended for 2 rotations of the clock and then switch over to this one so they're not pulsing at the same time, because any pulse, whether it's on or off, is triggering these observers. So I don't want it to do that. So I'm trying to think of a way to keep it powered for 2 steps of the system while powering the other one for the other 2 steps. But apparently bud powering only works certain ways. I don't know. Okay, so now that's powered on. I can hear it. Okay. Let's push it. So it powered that off, powered that one on. But if I push this down, yeah, maybe this is not the genius idea I had. And that's not the right spot either. Okay, push that down. That kept that on, right? Or did it turn it off and then turn it back on? Goodness. Okay, piston here. Okay, now if I power that, it turns that off. I wanted it to turn this on. You realize you have the same problem. You just moved. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, I couldn't do the clock here because these ones messed it up. Will a redstone block up on top of this power that, though? Because maybe there's a different way of doing this. I'm just wasting the whole day on this stupid problem. When I could just settle for air gaps. I don't want to settle. Okay, so will this power that? That will. So, redstone, the little feed tape, right? Right? Or maybe, oh gosh, I think I'm just doing this over and over. Anyways, I have to move this up 1 and just have 2 redstone blocks per thing. That should keep this powered. I just don't want this to move every time. That's the problem. But you don't need any of that if you get that feed tape working. Yeah. Yeah, if I had the feed tape going technically here in place of these pistons. Let me see something. If I have redstone here, and put a piston there. Okay, now if I do want that power. Okay, now if I push, actually need to break this for a second. Okay, if I push this down, will this second redstone block keep that powered without messing with it? No, it messes with it. Okay, so that, I think that eliminates the feed tape idea altogether then, because any change is going to trigger it. Okay, fun stuff. Fun stuff. This actually would be, if I settled for rails with blocks instead of observers, I think that would eliminate this whole headache. Because then the rails turning on and off would only trigger on, then off, rather than on and off every time. So I think that's going to be the solution, right? The problem is, so I need a block here with the rail on top, and that would power that piston. If I powered this rail, that should power the pistons, yes? No. Okay. So maybe one up. Gotta go one up. That's not gonna work, I could already see that. I gotta go on top of the pistons. I already hear Tazel telling me. I already hear it. Gotta go on top. I need my redstone block. Power the block they are on. They are soft powered. No. Power the block that they are on. But what's the block that they are? I feel like I tried this one already, and that didn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work. The block they power can't power other things. Okay, that makes sense. So how do I power the piston with the rail? That's without the observers. That's what I want to do. I feel like that's what you were trying to tell me in the first place. And it broke the rail. Okay, so that won't work. Rail on the piston. That's what I just did. Maybe I need a gap so it doesn't kill it. You go away. Yeah, that no worky. That no worky. Yeah, that's probably a bedrock thing. I feel like underneath should have worked, but we tried that, didn't we? I feel like that was the first thing I tried because that's what feels like makes sense to me. I'm pretty sure this is what we tried first, and that doesn't work either. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, well, it's all good. I think I'm just gonna call that for now, and just there's a underwater redstone basics video that I probably have to do a rewatch because it explains a lot of the logic behind this. Like, this is basically an on and off switch, what I was making with the note blocks. So I essentially need an on and off switch that's separate between the two and is triggered separately. So it's like a backwards thinking thing. If I could figure out how to power these pistons with a rail and not observers, I would be golden, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I might have to end up making an on and off switch for every single one of these, which is gonna be a pain, but if that's what I have to do, that's what I have to do. So, all right, I would call today's stream a success. I don't know if I can do a raid on Twitch, but let me try. Let's see, channel, creator dashboard. This is all stuff I need to, let's see, channel, creator dashboard. Now I'm hearing myself. You guys are probably hearing myself twice. Get bits. I don't want to get bits. It's been a while since I streamed. Is there, I think there's a command you have to do for raiding. Let's do, we can raid Music Man 1017. Let me see if I can do it. How would I go about it? I think I need to type it in the chat. Edit, share. I don't have my own chat. All right, we'll figure out the rating another time because I don't even have Twitch set up on this thing yet. So thanks you guys for watching. I will see you hopefully soon. We'll do this again soon.